Hey, welcome back to Beer Geeks Beer Reviews, and today, beer tubers, we're going to be filling said glass. This is a big glass, and what I mean by filling said glass is, today I've got a very special one that hasn't come out. It was only released once, back in a special limited edition little gift box set that I did not get a hold of. I could not find it for the life of me. Well, it finally came back out the last couple of days, and here it is. Boom! Sam Adams Honey Queen. Man, this is a two-part beer. And what I mean by that is it's a mead beer. There is a ton of honey in this, and it also has what we all came here and love, beer. So what is going to set this apart from anything else? Oh, there we go. Loads of smoke. I like that when it has a lot of that. And it was reasonably priced. I mean, I picked this up for $7.49. And here we go. Oh, lovely color. Now, being that, as always, these glasses are etched, and it is creating a ton of carbonation, as you can see. And it is very, very carbonated. And as you can see, it creates a nice little light golden color. Um, no, this is not some light fizzy yellow water, um, which is for wussies. Anywho, let's go ahead and assess. Man, that is a nice bright white head, but it is very light, very rocky, very, carbonated. We've already gone through coloring, and I'm amazed at how much carbonation this has in it right now. Not only because of the etched bottom, but I mean it's just streaming up from everywhere instead of just that one little nucleus site. Let's go ahead with some aromas. It's beautiful. It reminds me of a nice warm spring day. And what I mean by that is because this smells like something that you would want to, dive right into after getting outside, sweating, mowing your grass, doing your garden, doing the flower beds, whether either or. I'm not biased about, sex is drinking. But they call this a braggot. I'm not familiar with the braggot styles. This is brewed with clover honey, orange blossom honey, orange blossom honey, excuse me, chamomile, and with alfalfa honey added. Now, they do give you that whole little tidbit of story on the back of the bottle that they normally do. There you go, if you want to pause said video and read it. This comes in at 7.5% alcohol by volume. And like I said, this is a 22-ounce bottle. It's coming from their short experimental line of beers. But let's go ahead and dive up in it. And pros. Wow. Very different. I'll give you this much. Very, very different. You do get that double style as I was talking about. I'm getting a lot of malty biscuit notes up front. Very, very biscuity, but it is very sweet. I'm not talking overly sweet. I mean, for me, it's balanced very well. I mean, you're getting a ton of that honey. You're definitely getting that citrus kind of I would chalk that up to the orange blossom honey. You're definitely getting that citrus note going on there, like an orange peel or orange zest. Um, hmm. Both in the aromas, since I'm like very quickly to go through this. Um, the aroma specifically, just right off the top of my head, I mean, if you dive your nose into this, you're going to get a huge floral aroma. I'm talking like flowers, big flowers. which hence on the bottle. I mean, they do give you flowers there. Um, Hence the honey queen with a lot of bees. I think that they do an apt description of this all over the bottle and within the beer. I mean, because like I said, the aroma is just very floral. It's very flowery. It's very aromatic. You do get a little substantial sweetness up into the aroma. You do get, like I said, a ton of flowers notes, floral notes. It is very aromatic. The beer itself, when you dive into it, you're just getting a lot of honey. You're getting a couple of, like, almost all three of those different honeys. It will be very different to just dive into it. Approach it gently. Um, it's not going to be for everybody. But I do think that this is a one of those beers that after working outside, you come in, pop one of these open, sit in the lawn chair outside, this and Porch Rocker hand in hand. Um, hmm. It's got a low to medium mouthfeel to it. It's very wet, and by that I mean it's very. You do have a little bit of thinness there, but it tends to thicken as you really it crosses over your palate, and you start to get all that honey. Um, Thirst quenching, very. Uh, it's definitely one of those early spring, mid spring, and even early summer beers. I could definitely enjoy quite a few of these. I like that though. I mean, you get that biscuity up front, you get that honey and kind of the flour or the floweristic, flavors as it washes over your palate. And then you're left with a little bit of that kind of sticky honey resin kind of feel in the back end of your mouth, and there's just a slight bit of earthiness to this as well as it finishes. It don't really finish dry, but it don't finish really wet either. Um, it's kind of like the middle of the road there. Yeah, which a lot of people do consider a lot of their beers middle of the road, but I think when they come out with these style of beers, excuse me, that they do home runs with these. Now, if you can get this, find it, try it, man. This is something special. It's something different. It's something unique, and I would sit there and give this a B plus to an A minus. And the only reason I say that is because it's not something that's going to knock your socks off, but it's going to be something to make you do a double take and keep drinking because it's good and it's different. So with that said, man, I'm about to get up out of here. As always, you guys know me. I am the beer geek. Boom. Let's go ahead and find out what we're going to fill another empty glass with again the next time, man. Peace, pros, deuce. You can find me up on Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. All those, blah. You can find me anywhere, man. As always, remember, don't drink and drive, don't text and drive, and drink great, amazing craft beers. And continue loving Craft Beer Week and make it continue all year round, man. Peace, pros, deuce, man. I'm out.